What we will solve today is an IB style question based on Voronoi diagrams from one of the past papers. So the question here gives us two schools represented by the points A 220 and B 1424. There is a road R represented by the line with the equation minus x plus y equal to 4, which is passing near the schools. Now the architect wants to determine the location of a new bus stop on this road so that it is the same distance from both these schools. So even like just looking at the picture, you can find out that the point should be located somewhere here. Now let's take a look at the questions that we have been asked. Find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB. Give your equation in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So this is the first part of solving for the Voronoi diagram, that you find the perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector, that means one, since it bisects the line AB, you have to find the midpoint, and since it's perpendicular, you have to find the slope of AB and then do the negative reciprocal so that you can find the equation of the perpendicular. The perpendicular bisector so will pass through the midpoint of AB and is normal to the line AB. So let's get started with it. First thing we do is find the gradient of line AB. To find the gradient of line AB, let's go to the point. It's m equal to y2 minus y1, right? So the equation of the line is m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's start that, and we know that the points are 220 and 1424. So taking care of the y parts, y coordinates, that's 24 and 20. So we'll go 24 minus 20 over 14 minus 2, which is the x coordinate. 24 minus 20 gives us 4, 14 minus 2 gives us 12. 4 divided by 12, so that gives us 1 over 3. So the slope or the gradient of line AB is 1 over 3. Now remember, we have to find the gradient of the perpendicular. So what do? We take the negative reciprocal. Now this is a positive, so the perpendicular will have a negative sign. And if you flip it, it will be 3 over 1, that is 3. So the gradient of the perpendicular line would be negative 3. And we are going to use that later on. But first thing, what we need to do is now find the midpoint. So to find the midpoint, what is the formula? The midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. If you are in doubt or anything, the formula is given to you on your formula booklet, which will be given to you during the exams. So you can refer to that. So add up the x coordinates, divide by 2, add the y coordinates, divide by 2. These are our x coordinates, 14 and 2, add them up to get 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Add up the y coordinates, 24 and 20, which gives us 44 divided by 2 gives us 22. So the midpoint is 8 and 22. X coordinate is 8, the y coordinate is 22. To find the equation of the perpendicular bisector, which is a line, in the form y equal to mx plus c. What do? Substitute this point in here. So, and all the information that we have. What do we have? We have y, we have m, and we have x. Using that information, let's find out c. So y is 22, m is negative 3, and x is 22. Plug them in, and 3 times 8 is 24. Take it to the other side and get the y-intercept or c, which is 46. Use this information to write down the equation of the perpendicular bisector, y equal to minus 3x plus 46. That's part A done. We have determined the equation of the perpendicular bisector. Now what does part B ask us to do? Determine the coordinates on the point R where the bus stop should be located. So we have to find a point here on the line R so that it is equidistant from both the schools. To do that, what we will do is we will solve both the equations, the equation of the line AB perpendicular to the perpendicular bisector of AB, and the equation of the road, which is minus x plus y equal to 4. So now the point is that we already found out the perpendicular bisector in the form y equal to minus 3x plus 46. But the equation of the road is given to us as minus x plus y equal to 4. Convert this also in the form y equal to mx plus c, which will give us y equal to, take the x to the other side, which will give us x plus 4. So now you have two equations and solve them together. So here on the left hand side, I copy down the equation of the perpendicular bisector, and on the right hand side, I write down the equation of the road. Solve this. So I'll take the x on one side and the constants on the other side, which gives me 46 minus 4, that is 42. 3x goes to the other side, it becomes a positive, so x plus 3x gives me 4x. Divide both sides by 4 to get x equal to 10.5. Now, use either of the equations. You could either use this or this to get the y value. I've used y is equal to x plus 4 because it's considerably easier. So just substitute x equal to 10.5 here and get 10.5 plus 4, y is 14.5. This says that the bus stop should be located at the point 10.5, 14.5, which if you look at the figure out here, 10.5, 14.5 would come somewhere in here, and that might be equidistant from. So basically what we are finding is the intersection of the perpendicular bisector and the road to give us a point that is equidistant from both these goals. And that's it.